Honestly, what's next is some sleep. Like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sleep for probably like 3 days once this is all over. Just not get out of bed. But no, I'm ready to start working hard. Honestly, I know that this has been so great. I've learned so much, and I've just seen different parts of this industry, and I've fallen in love with it. But now I know that the hard work really starts, and the show is nothing compared to what's next. And so I'm ready to start writing music and putting music out there, and working hard to make this happen for myself and make a place for myself in the industry. Like I said, I don't think I'll ever have arrived. I don't think I'll ever arrive. I know that there's so much to do and learn and grow. So I'm excited about that next part of this whole process for myself.
I love this question. There have been some shortcomings on the other side of this fence, and that's not shocking or surprising. It's just true. And you know, Jordan has had more success on iTunes than most artists ever have. I think 3 or 4. I couldn't even lost count of the amount of #1 hits that this dude had within like 3 in a very short period of time, and just the resilience of what he did, even in the top 50 or 60. I think 8, 9, 10 songs are in the top 50 or 60. This is a no-brainer, and this kid is so special. Just musically, talent-wise, spiritually, on a human level, on every level, this guy deserves the most success imaginable. And you know, it's great because we bring everybody to this beautiful point where there are cameras rolling and everybody wants to know this guy and everyone wants to hear more music from this guy. And so the baton has been passed to the record label, and hopefully they will do right by Jordan Smith. Right, Republic Records? You'll do right by Jordan Smith. And that's all I have to say about that. I don't know. I don't think that it really, it's, you know, it's so funny how everybody, you accomplish this amazing thing, and very naturally, not through anyone's fault, but like, it's like, what's next? What's next? It's like, you climb a mountain, no pun intended, maybe a little bit. And it's nice to kind of enjoy the view for a minute before you kind of try to climb the next one. And I think that, like, he won The Voice tonight. He's gonna have a good time, cut loose, and probably like when he wakes up after the week, the barrage of press that is gonna come in your way now, and he sleeps for about a month, or maybe a couple weeks. We don't sleep too long on this.
It's when I'll just hibernate.
Yeah, just take a minute. He'll make the record that he wants to make, and I think, you know, the way we chose songs was that way. It was like we were making a record, and even though they were songs that we didn't write or that he didn't write, it was like the songs they reflected something about him, and he spoke that through the song. So I think as long as he keeps doing that, it really doesn't matter what kind of record the guy makes. And like all good artists, radio will come to him eventually.
Yeah, I think we all have things, like a dream list of things. I actually didn't even write anything down until I found out that I was coming on the show, and I started writing down a list of things that I dreamed about, because I was like, this has been one of the big ones. I've been a fan of the show for a very long time. I've talked about being on the show. My girlfriend's here. We've talked about me being on the show for 3 years or longer. And so to be here is a huge deal for me. It's such a dream come true. And when I saw that dream was slowly becoming true, I was like, well, I'm not going to limit myself, or I'm not going to limit God and His opportunities for me. So I'm going to write down a list of all the things I would love to do one day, and you know, just like express those things and speak those things. And you never know what might happen, and I'd love to sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl. I think that'd be amazing, and things like that.
That's a great idea.
I love the national anthem. It's one of my favorite songs. But no, I would love to do that, and I don't know.
I think you should. I think we should ask right now. If that'd be okay with everybody.
I'll get Freddie Mercury to tweet about it.
Yeah, totally. He'll be tweeting from heaven.
But no, yeah, just things like that. I think that as performers, we all have really cool things that we're excited to look forward to. But right now, I'm just excited to make good music and write some good music and get it out there for people to hear as soon as possible.
As soon as possible, Universal Records. As soon as possible. Thank you.
Oh, there's so much.
Things I've learned from Jordan?
Go ahead.
Oh my God. Well, you talking about, was that for me? It's my tea. She asked me, man.
I know. I was just letting him know.
Things that we're very Jordan and I are extremely different, and I have no filter, and I run my mouth, and you know, he's just this kind of like, and nobody's perfect, so I'm not going to sit here and say the dude is perfect because he's not, but he's very composed and calm, and his energy is very calming, and I have the opposite. So I think that I've learned how to kind of chill and stay mellow at times when usually I might not. I've learned that I am not as good a singer as he is, which makes me want to be a better singer, because let's be honest, he's way better than I am. But I think that we both learn from each other too, and it's just been a mutually really kind of nice symbiosis working with this guy. But yeah, he's the best. I can't say enough great things about this guy. He inspires me, and that's why. Another thing too is it's fun to be this guy's coach, because every single time he got on stage and sang, I never had to fake it and pretend to be proud or just make someone feel better if they did a crappy thing, or everyone makes mistakes, but this guy just didn't make any because he was always so invested in what he was doing, and to me that's the mark of brilliance. So yeah, I'm gonna stop kissing your ass now though.
I think the obvious one would be Somebody to Love last week. It was really, it was a really cool moment for me. I got to the end of the song and I was on my knees and I was like, what is this? Where am I? What happened? Did I black out?
Freddie heard you. Freddie Mercury heard that performance and he loved it. That's how I felt about that one.
I guess he told you. I'm still waiting on him to tweet me. But no, I really though that was a pretty cool performance for me. Honestly, I did things I didn't expect, and I watched it back, and I was like, "Who is this person?" And I see that it's slowly been coming out of me all season long, and we've been making choices all season long that led to a moment like this, and it was just an explosion of everything I've been feeling and who I want to be, and I enjoyed it so much and never realized I had that much in me. So for me, I guess that would be the performance of this season for me. But it still wasn't a moment where I was like, oh, I have it in the bag, or this is it for me. It just reminded me that this is my time as a musician, and that this is what I was made for and what I want to do, and it made me really excited about having a future in this.